What's happening? It's your boy SleazyWorld Go, more than the shooter, out now on all streaming platforms. And you tuned in, we're rolling out. Let's get it.
All right, rolling out. Welcome back to New Music Friday. As always, I'm Rashad Milligan. Today we are joined by a very special guest in the office of the Streets 945 studio here in the A. We got SleazyWorld Go in the building. Sleazy, how you feeling, sir?
I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Congratulations on the new album, More Than a Shooter.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, like I said, I was about halfway through the album before you got in and stuff
Mm.
like that. And it's already I just see like the type of versatility that you're really showing on this project.
Yeah.
It kind of goes with the title, More Than the Shooter, as basic as that sounds. I guess just what was your thought process through the creation of this album?
hmm you said what was my
What
thought
was your
process?
thought process? Yeah.
Uh, my thought process on this album was really kind of like, what's the best way I can tell my story and show them who I am. You know what I'm saying? Through my music, because I feel like even with the more than a shooter, I feel like a lot of people judge me based off of what they see or what they heard about me, you know?
For sure.
So it's like with this album and the title and all of that, I wanted to kind of like open up more because I never really opened up about who I was,
Right.
to the world. I just came in the game and they just saw this one image of me.
Right.
They ain't really know nothing too much about me. So it's like even with the trailer, I got my kids at the end of the trailer. I do a lot of stuff for the community. And when you listen to the songs, I got songs for the females. I got songs for depression. I got songs for girls that's going through insecurities.
Right.
Where it's like, you know what I'm saying? It's just showing like I'm more than what you may thought I was. So
No, 100%. And I want to talk about that other side, like you said, speaking of depression and like just you opening up. I feel like we hear this a lot with
mm,
like drill and trap artists.
yeah.
Of I think most famously Future.
Mm,
Yeah, right. Future is like the GOAT,
mm,
like one of the best ever, especially in this city in Atlanta. And it's like he spills so much pain in his music and through his lyrics and stuff like that. I want to ask you about like for the kids that's not from that, right? They're not from that, but they listen to y'all. Like in the John Moran video, you
yeah.
know what I mean? The kid, he wanted to jump with y'all. He was like,
Yeah.
"Y'all stay at home."
Yeah.
He wanted to be like, "Yo, that's the reality of the suburbs and the outskirts looking at y'all and stuff like that." What do you want to say to them about like yo, you don't want this lifestyle? Like I know it might seem cool, whatever, but there's so much that comes with it. What is that message you want to send?
I feel like no matter where you from, we all deal with our own different type of battles. So it's like I really don't really judge it too much, but I do feel like the people that ain't born into that,
Right,
they look at it the wrong way because they think it's something that's cool to be in. You know what I'm saying? But it's not. But sometimes it could be we grew up in poverty, but say we like got a close family
right,
and they grew up in the suburbs, but they family horrible. So it's
right,
like they looking at us like, damn, I want to be there where they at because
right,
they got a close family. Like
right,
I changed this shit just to experience that. So you never really know why a person is kind of like intrigued or wanna, you know what I'm saying,
right.
be in your position. You feel me?
No,
So it's
100%.
like, but nah, it's definitely not something you want to be in,
Yeah,
or go through.
right.
I wish I never went through it. I'm gonna make sure my children never go through it. So yeah.
No, 100%. And that's the thing too, because it's like you don't want your kids to be green, right? You want them to
Mhm.
have street smarts, but at the same time, you don't want them to go through half the traumatic
Mhm.
experiences that you've been through.
Mhm.
That even probably still follows you today. Like you can hear that in the music of this album and stuff like that.
Mhm.
Um, how do you balance that as a parent of just like raising a black child when you kind of came from a certain
Mhm.
background, you made it, and now they growing up wealthy, but you know what I
Yeah.
mean. But they have to like still learn how to navigate the world as black kids.
Um. It's really just on. It's really just on how you are as a parent. I feel like you don't have to be from the streets to be tough or to be,
Street smart.
you know what I'm saying? Yeah, street smart or be respected. even me coming up in the streets, I never was like the type to be loud. I never did none of that because you ain't got to do that when you know what you capable of, you know. So like, it just really me. I know how I'm gonna raise my children. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna raise my children respect to be respectable, but at the same time, you know what I'm saying, how to protect themselves and just how to maneuver in certain rooms. You know what I'm saying, like that. So yeah.
No, for sure, for sure. Now with the like you said, the lady tracks and everything like that, like the text my phone,
Hmm.
the Turks and Caicos
Yeah.
joint. You know what I'm saying? It's a couple of them, like you said, the insecure one.
Yeah.
You know, just how important is it for you to keep the woman fan base and stuff like that in mind?
I mean, it's big. I love women. I love women. I feel like women ain't appreciated enough. Most of the times, the songs they kind of like just glorified in the wrong way, you know. So like the songs that I got on my album is really like the songs for the females is really just to give the females something to listen to because females go through a lot of shit. Like, you know what I'm saying, they carry children for 9 months. They got to deal with postpartum. They got to deal with um they body changing from having kids. They got to deal with their periods. It's so much that females got to go through. You know what I'm saying? So the music I'm making is to kind of like help them through that, like the insecure song, because you know what I'm saying. It's tapping into like females, like I said, having kids, and they just start to become insecure about their body. They get stretch marks. They get bigger than what they once was. They boobs start to change, and a lot of things change on them. So it's like insecure is a song to just like let them know, like, you know what I'm saying, you don't like the way you look without your hair done, your makeup on, but I do. You know what I'm saying? I still like the way you look. I still think you look beautiful, regardless of how you may feel about yourself because of the things that changed your body. You know?
And 100%, I think like a large part of it is like the world, like
Yeah.
right, especially like America. I feel like America really hates the black woman.
Yeah.
And we're seeing that on the political spectrum.
Mhm.
With the whole Kamala Harris thing. I ain't never heard like I've heard my entire life like the Democratic Party ain't really for black people. I heard it every now and again, but this year I feel like I've heard it more than ever.
Yeah.
And I don't think that's ironic that it's because a black woman is the, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
that's a
Nah,
whole
for
nother
sure.
situation. But even in hip hop, with like the rise of Glow, Sexy, everybody like that, a lot of men are talking down on them, like, oh y'all did it, this and that. Women can't talk about it, and it's like, bro, I just think regardless of whatever they was rapping about, people was gonna hate on them just because they hate
Mhm.
women.
And and like at the end of the day, it's the entertainment. I feel like music is art, and it's like it gave us a platform to express our feelings
Right,
and like explore our imagination. So it's like, even if these artists half of the time the stuff they rapping about
right,
is not really who they are,
right,
this is their form of art.
right,
Like if you see an artist painting all type of sexual stuff, but
right,
they not out here being naked and they not out here doing that. Or if you see a motherfucker that make movies
right,
and they making movies about demonic shit, but
right,
that's not who they is. You know what
right,
I'm saying? So you can't just judge a person off the music they make and
right.
create. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of this shit comes
Yeah,
through imagination and shit we may have saw or shit that sound good to us.
right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So yeah.
no facts, but it's still like you have Dolce there if you want to listen to a woman rapper rap about just like rapping well and
Hmm.
not rapping about that.
Hmm.
You choose to listen to this just
Nah,
because
for
you're gonna
sure.
complain about it
Cause
because
it's
you hate
good.
women and you hate women.
Yeah, for sure.
You hate women. It's like complaining about like I feel like if old heads complain about y'all right like
Hmm.
as in the drill scene right
Hmm.
because say the track drill ain't dead.
They do.
You gonna hard for drill in the first couple songs
Hmm.
and then you expand and everything like that. So your versatility. For the people listening to this, I have to tell them like, if you listening to the album, don't give up at the track. Oh, there's just another track. Now keep listening because
Yeah, for
it
sure.
has some stuff on there.
Yeah.
All right, back to it. So
Nah, for sure.
yeah,
And I did it like that just because it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like you said, drill ain't there. Like this sound, this is, you know what I'm saying? This is
right,
my sound. You feel
right,
me? And I'm going to stand behind it. You know what I'm
right.
saying? But at the end of the day, I want to show you that I'm more than
An
just this
artist.
too. You know what I'm saying? I'm
Right,
more than just this drill sound. I can do this. I can do that. You know what I'm
right.
saying? That's the whole reason why it's called more than a shooter, because it's like, I can really do everything, you know?
Facts for sure.
Yeah.
I do want to go off to a little side part real quick. Last night, y'all pulled it out by a pinky toe
Yeah.
in the end zone.
Yeah.
Just how you feeling about this season? How you looking for your Chiefs?
I feel like we finna win another one. That's how I feel. I
I
feel
ain't gonna lie. It's like y'all kind of got it on lock for probably however long Pat plays. After
yeah.
Pat plays, you know, it might be a drought. You know, but y'all got probably about. It's been about 10 seasons he been dominating, so y'all got at least another 10. He at least gonna dominate 20 years.
No, for sure.
So I mean, y'all
And
got
he
it
gonna
going
get
right
better
now.
and better.
Yeah, yeah, y'all
Then
got
we
it going right
got
now.
then we got my man Xavier
Xavier,
Worthy.
yeah, Xavier,
You feel
yeah.
me? Shout out Xavier Worthy. He scored 2 touchdowns and shit. He
Yeah.
finna be crazy this year.
People was quoting your line,
Yeah, for
you
sure.
know, with his
Yeah,
game. So
that's gonna be his. That's gonna be his signature quote this
yeah,
whole
yeah,
year.
yeah,
Watch, he
yeah,
gonna listen. The moment I said that,
yeah,
I already knew like he gonna live up to it.
yeah.
Now he
I
finna
ain't
really
gonna
go
lie to you.
crazy.
You know what sounds crazy, and this gonna sound crazy, but you tell me if you agree with this. 2014, I was outside, right?
Hmm.
I was in school back then. Drake dropped 0 to 100.
Hmm.
Steph Curry was an above average NBA player. This is gonna sound crazy. The second Drake said on 0 to 100, Chef Curry with the pop, boy. He became one of the best players in the world.
Nah, real shit.
He jumped.
It give you motivation.
I seen Steph Curry for myself. I promise you, he was an above average NBA player, all star.
Yeah,
This man went from that to the best player in the world.
yeah.
After he did that, I don't know. It's just something about it when somebody drop you in a song, man.
Nah, for sure. It give
Yeah,
you motivation. It lets you like know like, all right, motherfuckers watching me, motherfuckers
yeah.
believing in me.
Type
Let me
shit.
go hard.
Yeah,
It just like it give you an adrenaline rush. You know what I'm
right,
saying? So it's like, yeah, he a rookie. He just came in.
right,
It's his first season.
right,
The biggest rapper in that city he playing
right.
for
Yeah.
mentioned him in the
Okay,
song.
all right, okay.
Yeah.
We gotta salute Tech
Of
Nine
course we
now.
gonna salute
Salute
Tech
Tech
Nine.
Nine.
That's anyways.
But
We in
I
two
feel
different
okay,
fields.
If
You know
you
what I'm
talking
saying?
about your era and
Yeah,
everything like that,
yeah, hell yeah,
for sure you
yeah.
got it. For sure
So
you
it's
got it.
like,
I'm trying to think Kansas City. Yeah, yeah, you got it. But shouts out to Mojo, my dog Mojo as well.
hmm
But no, you got that right now. You got that for sure right
nah,
now.
for sure.
Kansas City. In terms of this era,
Yeah.
um, dang, where I want to go. All right, we talking about sports. We was talking about the Chiefs. We was talking about the album. Let me think what else. Oh, fatherhood. So just being a father. In terms of more than a shooter and showing more aspects of yourself, do you think being a father kind of influenced that of like, okay, I want to present more in my art than just, the drill stuff?
Um, yeah, I will say. I just love my kids. I love being a father. Like,
Right,
that's like one of my favorite things. Like, that's the most important thing to me in this world. Like, don't nothing come before me being a father. So it's like everything else is after that.
type
So
shit.
it's like that's really just my heart. So it's like I'm really like overprotective of my kids and just that whole little subject. So it's like, yeah,
No, for sure. I don't have kids. That's why I'm asking so many questions because
yeah,
I'm like, I just want to know like
yeah.
how it is from different people's
Nah,
perspective.
nah, nah. It's fire.
Yeah,
I feel like everybody should have a kid. Once you have a kid, that shit gonna change your outlook on life.
yeah. I know. My nieces and nephews, they definitely like.
Yeah,
I felt like I was living for something larger than
yeah.
myself. That's just my niece. That ain't even my
Uh,
direct. You feel me? So
and I feel like it just lets you. It it kind of lets you know more about life. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
So it's like when you don't got a kid,
yeah,
but you don't really understand what unconditional love is until you
type,
have
yeah,
one. You know what
type,
I'm
yeah,
saying? So once you have a kid, then you gonna understand. Like,
right.
okay, yeah,
Is it different like with women here because it's like you'll think like a woman would love you or whatever, but say like she'll be locked in after you get her in, right? Y'all
hmm
spend some time together, dates, y'all had the talks. She seen you at the top, she seen you down low. She gonna hold you down now because y'all locked in.
hmm
But at the beginning stages,
hmm
you might reel her in and stuff like that, and you might be going through a rough patch. You might lose your job or something. You might lose, a source of income, and then she is wobbly. It ain't
hmm
unconditional. Is it like? Is that kind of like different from the kid, or like what I'm saying? Like when you talk
Nah,
about that type of
it's
love.
definitely different. It ain't nothing your kids gonna do to make your love waver for them.
Yeah.
That's why it's so unconditional.
Is it like that with your like kind of partner with the mother of your children? Is it like that? Like once you have
Nah,
that kid, is it locked in, or is it like
nah. I feel like yeah. Once like with me, like I'm gonna make sure my the mothers of my kids straight.
yeah,
But I wouldn't say it's unconditional because it's shit they can do that'll make me not ever talk to their ass.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
But when it comes to my children, you feel me? I'm behind that
yeah, for
regardless.
sure, for sure.
Yeah.
Um,
Go stream the album if you haven't streamed it. It's gonna be one of them. It's gonna be one of the greatest projects. You know, the newest projects that just came out this decade, man.
I'm liking it.
And I'm stamping
like I
that.
said, the Polo G track. I haven't got to the Rock 49 track yet.
Yeah,
So I'm assuming it's one of those ones as well. Skilla Baby did his thing as well.
yeah,
Shout out Skilla.
yeah. Shout out Skiller. Shout out Rob. Shout out Polo G.
Yeah. Anybody else on the album that I didn't get?
No, that's it.
Yeah, so you kind of kept it close knit. Why?
Yeah. I really wanted to just put my music and my sound on there because I ain't dropped in 2 years. So it's like it's really just me.
After the, I'm sorry for cutting you off. After the Little Baby joint that that still goes crazy, like football games, college football before kickoff, like that's the song they played. Like how did you approach music? Was it anything different? Was it the same? Like how you do it?
I feel like around that time, I was at like when I made that song, I was at a point in my life where it was like I had reached this level that I couldn't get past, and I was just like, what do I do next? It's like I've been giving this shit my all, and I end up coming across that beat, and that's when I made that song, and it was just like, yeah, that shit pushed me over that lump I was trying to get over. Yeah. So it's like I feel like even now, I dropped the Sleazy Flow, that's 3 times platinum. I dropped Step 1, that's gold. I dropped Off the Court, that's finna be gold. And I feel like now I'm at a point in my life where it's like I reached a level I'm trying to get over again. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like with this album, I'm gonna get over that.
I think like I want to shout out Glorilla, man, because like I feel like for this generation, she showed like everybody like it's never over.
Nah, for sure.
It got quiet for Glow.
Yeah, it's ups and downs in this shit, and people don't realize. Like people don't be realistic. Motherfuckers just they can't wait to knock you when you like kick you when you down. You know what I'm saying?
Let's talk. Talk about it.
Nah, for sure. And yeah, even that.
It got quiet for Rich.
But as soon as he passed away, he number one. It just show you like a lot of people do shit for attention, So when it's cool, they gonna fuck with it. But when it ain't cool, they ain't gonna fuck with you. So like it was cool to like say he fell off when he was alive. Right. It was cool to say he fell off or he ain't whoop, he did this and that. But as soon as he passed, now it's cool.
Oh yeah, man.
It's cool to listen to him again. You feel me? So it'll be a lot of fake love, and I feel like as an artist, that shit do be like a slap in the face. So you just gotta you gotta know who really love you and who really your real fans and your real supporters and you just gotta lock in and be like, okay, this who I'm doing this shit for. I ain't doing this shit for no hype. I ain't doing this shit for the motherfuckers that's only fucking with me because it's cool. I'm doing this shit for the motherfuckers that's fucking with me because they fuck with me. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people, even with Glorilla in her situation, when she was hot, everybody was fucking with her because it was cool. But the moment she wasn't, you seen a lot of people drop off. You know what I'm saying?
We saw the Kai Cenat stream.
Yeah, you gotta keep it like, all right. And as an artist, you just gotta know like who my core fan base that love me for me.
Type deal.
No matter what I drop.
Yeah.
No matter what I do.
Yeah.
They ready to grow with me. They ready to win with me, lose with me, cry with me.
Yeah.
All of that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And you just gotta lock into that,
No, for sure. Okay, cool. Well, I appreciate it, Sleazy. Thank you so much. And and all the people going to stream the album, man. It's so legit. Woot woot. Rashad Milligan, as always, for New Music Friday. Until next time, take care of yourselves.